Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to be showing you something so new. My name is Lynn van den Berg. I'm the sales director for Trodat. Trodat, through the years, has always been known for its very boring business stamps, letter stamps, company stamps, VAT stamps, and now we finally have something that is fun. Today, we're going to be showing you our brand new stamp and stick product. This is more than just a stamp. It's a marking system. So in this box, you are going to get everything so your children bring home their belongings every day. Why would we actually need this, we have to ask? And I don't think it's that difficult to explain. I went into my children's cupboards to find out how they had actually marked their clothes. When they were in grade 1, I used to faithfully sew everything on or make sure it was stamped with our clothing marker. But as they got older, so I left it up to them. It's no surprise that the girls' stuff was much better marked than the boys' stuff. So on the girls' stuff, we found an iron-on label with some writing from a Koki pen. On another one, I found a sewn-in label with, it looks like almost a print. But then in my son's cupboard, I was rather horrified to find that he only actually owned one thing with his own name in. I finally found this where he had literally scribbled it in along with his house name when he was in boarding school. I then found his rugby socks, which are passionately, kept as a boy. And the rugby socks didn't even belong to him. Somebody had written on, and it was quite faded. The fact that I know this child is the only reason I can actually read this name. And then his rugby jersey, which we are not allowed to ever touch, or even, he doesn't even know I borrowed it, was even worse. It has belonged to 3 people. So a Koki pen had been taken and eliminated the first owner. The second owner's name was there, and my son's name is definitely nowhere to be found. So not the most effective way of returning property. Some children are natural keepers. Others, of course, don't bring it home, and some need more help than others. So what is Stamp and Stick? Stamp and Stick, as I said, is a complete marking system. What you're going to get in your box when you buy it is a stamp. This stamp has got a DIY system, so with the letters that you get in it, you can make up your stamp. You could either do something like the child's name, a phone number if you wanted somebody to contact you if they find it, or just an icon, the child's teacher's name, anything that you feel is appropriate for your child. You also get your cartridge, your ink cartridge. Now, this is a very, very unique cartridge. It's a wash-resistant cartridge, so the ink in here will never wash off. It will withstand directly onto the clothing, temperatures of up to 95 degrees. And if it's on the iron-on fleece, temperatures up to 60 degrees. And most of us don't wash at that temperature purely because, 1, it consumes too much electricity, but 2, it actually just fades our clothing. So this is likely to last. With your set, you have a very unique set of letters and numbers. So it gives you enough options to write the children's names, as well as fun little icons over here. So you've got a skull and crossbone for the boys. You have an elephant. You have a penguin, a horse, a soccer ball, a cat, a dog, whatever the children decide to put onto it. So really fun, something a little bit different. You also get your stickers in 2 different sizes. If you can see this, a smaller one where you could just have their name, which is very nice for marking on pencils, or the larger one if you're wanting to put a return address on it, like I would have to do. Right, so that is what you're going to get in your box. You also get the tweezers, which is nice for us to keep our fingers clean when we're putting in the letters and numbers. Here we have the Typomatic ready for retail We could either buy it just like this with the Euro hook, so you could hang it directly onto your shelf. Nicely packaged, nice and bright, and very descriptive on the cover. On the back, it shows us everything that we have in here, and it's super efficient in that even the directions for putting the letters and numbers in is there, because I struggled a little bit with that, even though I've been doing this for many years. Our refill kit is also available. So if you are going to have to mark a lot of product, maybe your child's going to kindergarten, and in kindergarten, everything, including their lunch boxes, their masks, everything, their juice bottles, everything has to be marked. So here we have a refill kit. It contains a meter extra of the fleece, 40 stickers, as well as an extra ink cartridge, just in case you really want to go wild. We know this is going to go be a complete hit. So what we've done is we've actually packaged it with 5 of the stamp and stick systems in one cardboard box. Now, this could be put either by the till or on a shelf. Because it's so bright and so descriptive, people will see it. It is the perfect display size. Right, so what we're going to do is show you a little bit about the product. Yesterday, I marked this shoe. So this shoe was marked with a sticker, which I stuck in. And why I'm actually mentioning this is because I really have tried to take the sticker off, and it's really difficult to take off. So it's not going to be removed very easily. But to do it, all you do is take your stamp. Because we have this clear window over here, we are able to position the stamp over the sticker and stamp. Once you have stamped, you take it off and you stick it into your shoe. Now, this could be a sports shoe. It could be your school shoe. It could be a sandal. It could be anything. That is how easy it is. Even if you are wearing these shoes, you will find that this label will remain in place. On the pencil, as I said, I marked just the child's name, and we could do that on all the pencils for school, so they won't be going missing. That was one of my biggest challenges. Socks, we know socks are a particular problem in anyone's household. So what you would do on this one is you would simply stamp directly onto the pair of socks. That's how easy it is. On a shirt, maybe for school or for sport, if we wanted to do one for sport, you could do that as well. You would just take the product, position it, and stamp the child's name. Right, there we have it. It is that easy. Darker fabrics have always been a challenge for us. So what we do on a darker fabric, say we were wanting to mark this mask with the child's name, and at the back it has a gray material, and I marked it with the stamp, it's not easy to see. So let's rather do it on our very easy iron-on fleece. Now, we have got an iron here. For those of you that know me, you will know that I have not done much ironing, so you'll forgive me for any mishaps. Right, here we have our mask and our iron-on fleece. I put the iron-on fleece where I want to position it, so it won't annoy the child if it's going to be tactile. I iron it on, and I stamp it. So you can see that on dark fabrics, this works perfectly. So this child's mask should not be worn by anybody else. So there we have it. Your child's mask is now marked, and I don't think anyone's going to take this from them, or certainly not wear their mask. So if you love our product as much as we do, please go to our website. On the website, www.stampandstick.co.za, which you can see on the screen, you can scroll all the way down and you can read everything about our product for a refresher, and there you will find a contact form. If you just complete that and send it to us, we will get back to you. Thank you. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.